Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 14 of season 2 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We're going to go ahead and hop into this episode because that stinger at the end of last week's, I need some answers. So let's go ahead and hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We get monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, and try to make it worth your while, so check out how we support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this reaction, please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. With that all said out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 14, Love in the Time of Hydra. Here we go.
I'm not sure. I guess I need another minute.
Of course. And what about you, handsome?
Pumpkin pancakes.
Ooh, good choice.
That doesn't sound very good to me, but never tried it, to be fair.
I tried being the meat and potatoes guy.
I didn't know that guy, but the guy sitting across from me isn't so bad.
Oh my god, dude, did I call it or did I call it?
Nursed me back to health.
What else was I going to do? After Whitehall was killed, I was lost.
And I guess we're both lucky you found me. Looks like we're a go. I was really looking forward to those pancakes.
All right, everybody on the ground!
Oh, whoa. Wait, this looks like the same place from Pulp Fiction.
Rhonda, everything's gonna be...
Almost, like the layout and everything.
You, get up.
Please, just take it. There's over $200 in there.
Put that away.
Oh wait, this is also the same place I think that, what's his face was at?
I'm gonna fix my
Skye's
face.
father. Or maybe they're just reusing sets, or maybe I'm just set blind right now. And it just all looks the same.
I'm afraid these stress fractures will require a bit more time to heal.
Someone made a very strong connection if you are a Naruto person, but when he first started to form and train the Rasen Shuriken, because he couldn't actually throw it, it was damaging, cracking, fracturing, and doing damage to his own hands while he was working it up and trying to figure it out. And that's what's happening right here.
Maybe if you can learn to control this, then you could have Avengers-level powers. Something like Captain America, even.
I think it best we keep in mind the unstable nature of Skye's power. If there is an Avenger equivalent right now, I'm afraid it's the Hulk.
Oof.
Well, Hulk saved the world last I checked.
You're absolutely right. But given the choice, I believe Bruce Banner would not hesitate to cure himself once and for all.
Well, then, I guess we should be thankful that nobody's given him the choice.
Oh,
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Skye.
this really isn't about you.
It's kind of very about her.
Andrew's recommending Skye be removed from S.H.I.E.L.D.
I have no idea how to handle her.
You'll find a way.
Skye's changed. Maybe not on the surface, but inside. She doesn't know herself anymore.
Speaking of not knowing yourself, nice cut to this chick. Oh no. He's just fixing the mask. Expanding it over the scar tissue. Oh god,
Did
the
facial
clicking.
scan diagnostic appear?
Yes.
Now close your eyes for 2 seconds and the change should take effect.
Oh, whoa. Oh no.
It's not quite as precise as my original nanomask. But regardless, I think you're going to find it extremely useful for any on-the-go S.H.I.E.L.D. or Hydra operations.
He's like, whichever you guys are these days. I don't mind, as long as you continue to give me work.
Just remember the program's memory can only store up to 3 facial scans at a time.
Interesting.
But if you want your old face, just turn the machine off.
No. You've seen what's underneath.
Please.
I mean, couldn't she just look at a picture of herself, like, without the damage, and then just make that the face? I mean, I get production-wise, it's easier to reuse an actress they already have, but just saying, in universe, there's definitely a workaround.
I guess one boss wasn't enough for you and Bobbi.
Seems the road trip hasn't dampened your friend's spirits.
Hey.
It's good to see you, sir. It's been too long, Mack. It's good to have you back on board. You must be Lance Hunter.
And you must be crazy.
None of us wanted this. This is about leaders being held accountable.
To the men and women they serve, as well as those that govern alongside them.
So I was right. It's just some other remnants who just don't like Coulson being the one running around with flaunting the S.H.I.E.L.D. logo.
We at least owe him.
Oh shit, dude, that's Ricardo Diaz.
You guys don't want Coulson in charge? I'll be the first to admit the guy's not perfect. Sometimes chews with his mouth open, tends to hog the mic on karaoke nights. He's not so bad, really.
Well, I'm afraid we don't share in that opinion.
This is rubbish. Maybe you've drunk the conspiracy Kool-Aid, but there's not a chance in hell Bobbi would ever bow down to any of this.
Speak of the traitor. Dude, get out of here! Get out of here, Diaz! God! Fuck, he even, like, talks the same. So it wasn't even, like, a voice he puts on for the character, man. That's just how he sounds.
Perhaps we could have discussed this alone, without all of Hufflepuff looking on.
Hunter, please.
No, this is stupid.
By all accounts, Isabel's death could have been avoided.
Added to that, the tragedy in Puerto Rico, the death of Agent Triplett, the transformation of the young woman Raina, even Agent Skye seems to have been affected.
All because of Coulson's search for a city that his own alien writing drove him to find.
Yeah, he's put all that scribbling behind him.
Oh, should we all just get up and go home now?
This is not a decision that we arrived at lightly. I know Coulson. He was a good agent. At least he was before Fury injected him with alien DNA. Ever since, his behavior's grown increasingly more troubling.
I won't deny you have a few good points, but why not just take it up with the man himself?
We wanted all the facts first.
Which is what Bobbi and I have been doing.
Bobbi, you're an awfully quiet member of this coup d'etat. What's your take?
I believe they're right. Coulson has been compromised.
Oh, fuck off. I mean, he was at one point, but his heart's always in the right place, and guess what? He's usually fucking right. If they're not tailing this shit, Hydra's just gonna get it. Or worse, someone else.
No. Ankle bone's always the toughest.
Yeah, maybe a game of nerves isn't the best idea for me.
That is probably the worst game for her to be played right now.
You can't tell me where we're going, can you?
You're gonna want to pack a bag.
What's the one with all the different shapes and the timer, and you gotta get them all in the thing before it pops and shoots them all back up at you? Why can't I play that all the time? I don't remember what it was though. See, so she can just look at a picture. You can't tell me, I mean, Coulson's got a picture. You can't tell me that she can't find one of herself. I mean, not that one would be readily available, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just deciding on what to wear.
Why don't you let me take care of that?
What is his game?
I have nothing to give to you in return.
That's not why I'm doing this.
God, I feel bad now.
Just be patient. I'll be back in a couple of hours.
Worse fucking playing a game with this poor woman, man. And again, we've seen this face mask. It doesn't have a mouth hole. How does she eat and talk? And what does that feel like when you kiss?
Well, you wouldn't be the first person to have parents with misguided intentions.
Nope, just the first whose crazy dad lured her to an alien city to get earthquake powers.
You know, it happens every day.
The thing I remember most about my dad is he was a car guy, working on this junker he insisted I help him fix.
Mine was a motorcycle guy.
There I was, stuck at home with him, fixing that damn car. It wasn't until we finished that it hit me. The car was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen.
Is it Lola?
The time we'd spent together working on it gave me an appreciation I never would have had otherwise.
Was that car a red 1962 Corvette?
Yeah.
No. I don't have a moment like that, though.
But I think the thing he'd like most about it, at her core, she's still just a red 62 Corvette.
No. He's talking about her.
I'm the Corvette in the story, right? Now you want to tell me where we're going?
We're almost there.
The avoidance of the question would unnerve me just a tad.
Pumpkin pancakes.
When you left, it got me thinking, what do I have to offer that...
Wow, she still got him the pancakes. That's kind of sweet. And again, I know he's... Oh no. Oh, no.
Wait. What are you doing?
I'm giving you what you want.
You're wrong.
We both know that's not true.
Wow.
I have that S.H.I.E.L.D. plane for a reason.
I made her a promise.
You don't have to pretend.
It's so weird hearing May's voice come out of Skye's face.
And you also picked me up from the floor after she shot me.
See, she got through whatever facade he's been putting on with that.
Please, you have to forgive me. This is so stupid.
Where did she get her face, though? I know they've encountered one another, but it shouldn't have stored it in either way. Anyway, I'm overthinking this.
I thought that if I looked like her, then maybe there's a chance we could be together.
Oh, maybe we could. Skye or May. It has to be with you.
You manipulative fuck.
There is no me. Whoever I was before is just gone!
And her voice is always going to be May's, it seems like.
I need to make sure that you're all in, Barbara.
I'm all in.
Then you'll understand why we're keeping Hunter on the base till the Coulson situation's been resolved.
So, when someone finally did come along and offer to build me back up, I didn't resist, even though what he really did was make me a killer.
But you seem so well adjusted.
He just got good at faking it.
Took getting locked up to give me some perspective. Then I paid my family a visit. They were surprised to see me, but I think that eventually we were able to dig in.
Yeah, okay. God, he's such a scumbag, man.
You are the only one who can find yourself. But maybe this will help.
Is it her file?
Closure.
Oh, no.
Bakshi was the one who dragged me from my safe house, prepped me for Whitehall.
Which is why you need a face-to-face to get all this out, how you really feel.
I'll say, this is interesting as fuck, though. I like this a lot.
First, you are gonna need this.
What in the world?
I can't find my ID anywhere.
It's not that, ma'am. Sounds like you have a cold.
If only they could fix the voice shit.
Probably got it from my son, that little germ factory.
How about I just call the general? Get this all straightened out.
Wow.
The thing about a riding mower is it gives you a superior cut. Lets you control the terrain.
That's very informative, sir.
What?
You got 2 hands, 4 wheels, 1 saddle. That's really what it's all about, Lieutenant.
He's a John Deere guy, isn't he? I will push mow end on end before I get on a rider mower, man. I've made my days long and hard doing that, but I don't know. I just feel better about having that hands-on manual feel to it all. I don't know. Also, you hit a lot of hills around here. Don't want to go sliding over one or anything like that if I lose traction. Because that happened with my stepdad once, and I was like, oh God.
It's a safe house for people with powers. Roger's even spent a few weeks here.
Really?
Okay, but who's it supposed to keep safe? The people with powers or everyone else?
Both.
What am I supposed to do? Go fishing?
I mean, why not?
There's a laser fence around the perimeter.
Jesus.
Simmons has been working around the clock on these. She assures me they'll cut your recovery time in half.
How do they work?
Oh, interesting.
Wiring emits a surge of electricity to inhibit your powers.
So these take my powers away?
More like decrease their magnitude to keep you from hurting yourself.
So like a limiter.
Are these gloves really my best option?
I can't answer that question for you, Skye.
Stop being the S.H.I.E.L.D. guy for just 1 second, okay, please? I just need you to be my friend right now. What would you do if you were me?
I don't know. These are uncharted waters. But if anybody can find a way through them, it's you.
I love how much...
Because I'm the red Corvette.
Because you're one of the few people I know I can trust.
I love how much he believes in her, man.
What the hell?
Feed go out?
Yeah, and I can't figure out why.
Might know a little something.
Oh my God.
Hey, honey. You get lost on the way to my office?
No, I'm not lost. I'm just stuck in some traffic.
She's not really here.
Excuse me, sir?
I need you to lock down the base for me right now, Lieutenant. And if you see me someplace I'm not supposed to be, I'm not there. It's that damn mask again.
I love this. Let's do it. Let's go.
Get to the SAT room, make contact with Phil Coulson. Tell him the nanomask is in play. There is a mole on our base. This mole infiltrated security by posing as my wife and could be anyone in this room right now. But rest assured, I will find this perpetrator. Because if there is one thing that I cannot stand, it is a spy in my house.
Oh, that cut to Mack.
I mean, what can I say? I spent the last 48 hours in Athens, Georgia, keeping the guy at a bar fight. I mean, the guy's in no shape to return.
Well, then we've got a problem. Hunter didn't resign or take a leave of absence.
Oh, the counterplay.
Trust me, the only threat this guy poses is to himself.
Bobbi there when you left?
No, I didn't see her. Had 2 ships passing in the night, I suppose.
Call Coulson. He's waiting for your report.
God damn it. He's good.
No. You've done enough already.
Or maybe he told her all she needed to know. I think May's way better clued in than he's expecting.
This is temporary, Skye. I'll be back in a couple days if you need anything.
I'll let you know.
No.
I believe your daughter goes to school with my boy.
I don't have a daughter, sir.
No, you do not.
Good test. It's good he knows all of his staff this well.
Lieutenant, when was the last time I got your name right?
Never, sir.
You are correct.
That must feel bad, though.
I think we have a winner, folks. This is not your face.
Oh, god damn it.
General, please.
Wow.
Sorry about that, Meredith. Damn it!
Wow.
Uniform's a little big.
Shortest guy I could find.
Oh, I knew there was something funny about this dude.
Come on, follow me.
The way the camera lingered as they looked back when they handed off the key card or whatever that was.
What is it you want?
Agent 33. Loyal to the very end.
Not exactly.
Agent 33, you need to listen to me very carefully. You've lost your way. Take a deep breath. Calm your mind, and your compliance will be loyal.
Yeah, let's not use that word again.
Then who the hell was that masquerading as my wife?
Sir? Hi, honey.
Stop right there!
Guard wasn't at the front, so I just walked in.
Get down!
Oh my god.
Okay, God, what is wrong with you? God, I even brought those little pork taquitos that you like so much.
I do like those.
Carla?
God damn it, man. He looks insane.
Least fun road trip of my life.
Forgetting Arizona.
More like repressing the memory. Still can't listen to the Eagles without getting the chills.
There's definitely a story there. I need to hear it.
But in the end, you still got that intel, didn't you? It's always the same pattern, love. I fall for you only to discover you got something else up and running.
Yeah.
Walk away. You and I, we can leave all this mess behind us. Start over. Be new people. Be better people.
I like Hunter a lot, man.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm leaving, Bob. So don't try and stop me.
Everybody else will.
Oh, god damn it. I mean, I knew that they weren't just gonna let him walk out, but she was ready for that. Damn it, Hunter! Gee, golly gee, get back here, boy. Hoo-ah. Where are we? Are we on a boat? We are. We are on a boat.
Where's Skye?
I'm afraid that's confidential.
Because you're keeping her a prisoner somewhere, aren't you?
Skye's safe, Agent Fitz. That's all you need to know.
I really wish they were more open with our core group.
You took something up to Coulson earlier. What was it?
It was nothing.
Didn't look like nothing.
God, man, the team is falling apart.
Because you want to change her.
Stop it. I don't want to change Skye. The diviner did that. I'm just trying to fix her.
You never used to be this scared. You know that?
Trip died, Fitz. All because we didn't take the necessary precautions.
No, it's not that. You're afraid because of what happened to me and Skye, how we both changed. Well, you know what the scariest change is, Jemma? It's you.
God damn. I agree, though.
Agent 33 infiltrated your base to break out Sunil Bakshi?
Turns out she wasn't working alone either. Guess who was behind the wheel? Grant Ward.
Guessing we haven't heard the last of this. Your wife, how's she holding up?
Rattled. Just to be expected. Damn experience nearly cost me my marriage. I'll be up to my ears in edible arrangements trying to make this thing right. I lost 2 men to those psychopaths.
Edible arrangements?
My condolences. It's never easy.
Just tell me we'll get those sons of bitches, Coulson.
You have my word, General.
All right, then. I'll be in touch.
I like how this has kind of evolved over time.
You made the right call. There's just too many things in play right now for her to be here.
Yeah, maybe. Did you ever get that feeling? Like you mishandled something important?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure she has.
It's how I felt after leaving Andrew.
Yep.
So, Mack, you believe him?
Nope.
Me neither.
Yes! Fuck you!
Hey, it's me. Something happened with Skye. I think we have a situation.
Oh, god damn it.
Seems Coulson's put Skye in hiding. Stockpiling enhanced people.
Skye and Coulson, they're close. She's more than just some asset to him.
So says the person whose ex-husband just flew the coop. We all know Bobbi could have taken out that teacup anytime she wanted.
Yes, let's give him more lines. Let's go. He was one of the best things in Arrow, man, in those final seasons, dude. I'm sure he won't have as prominent of a role, but come on, let's go.
Skye's not the main concern. Coulson and his secrets, that's the threat. And I think it's time that we remove that threat.
I'm sorry.
I want to go back in.
You gotta be crazy. You know the Hunter could blow your cover at any moment. And Weaver, she gave you 12 hours.
I only need 6.
Okay, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. I'm so not. I'm done. I'll be honest, I don't even remember what she originally looked like.
I'm Grant.
Kara.
No.
I'm proud of you, Kara.
Fuck you, Grant.
Thank you so much.
You did this, and it is just the beginning.
Dude, he's just a different kind of Bakshi at this point.
It's going to be a long night.
Guess we should get started then.
Oh, fuck.
We'll see.
If I obey, will my compliance be rewarded?
To be honest, it really won't make a difference.
Wow. All right, that was badass, man. This was another really good episode. I know I like talked some shit about like the logical fallacies of her mask and stuff like that with some of the things that they did and weren't able to do. I don't know, but it is what it is. It's all cool. I really, really loved it. To her, it may not be apparent, but to us, or at least to me, Ward is just selling her just bullshit the entire time. The only time I feel like his composure got rattled at all, we got to see the real Ward for a moment in any of their interactions when she came in there and started dressing up as Skye, because that's all he cares about. He just wants to get to the real Skye. He's like, oh no, she dumped me. I must not care anymore, blah, blah, blah. I moved on. Bullshit. Fuck you. You could try that shit any other time. No. Yeah, he's just manipulating the situation, but like she got under his skin when she continued to push. He dropped all of his attitude, suaveness, confidence. It just evaporated. But then he was able to twist the situation right back around, and he's got control over her, and he's just aiming her around. She's an asset to him now. You know, it's just Bakshi all over again, but without brainwashing. Well, it still kind of is, in a weird way, another type of brainwashing. God, it's so nasty. Ward's one of those villains, man, you can't help but like enjoy when he's on screen, but he is so fucking gross the more he opens up sometimes, man. Good God. But this was a fun episode, all things considered. You know, like I said, I still have some hang-ups, some questions about the functionality of the mask and why they could or could not do certain things. But all in all, it made for some fun play. The infiltration into Talbot's base, retrieving the intel that they needed, and then you have the Skye stuff with Coulson trying to figure out how to help her, the disagreement on the team about how to help Skye with her situation, especially this further fissuring between Fitz and Simmons. I'm still Team Fitz in this side of things. Not that we need to be drawing any lines, but I personally heavily, if you can't tell, side with Fitz, because she's looking at Skye. The thing that bothers me is she hasn't asked Skye once, or at least if she has, I'm not remembering. Maybe I'm forcing it out of my memory. No one's asked Skye what she wants. She's like, I need to fix her. It's not like, well, this is who she is. She's not accepting this change. She's not accepting the reality of the situation. It's just like the same case when she couldn't face what had changed between her and Fitz, and when she left and then came back and still couldn't make it gel the way it used to. You know, she's struggling to deal with change, and the change she is dealing with, she's dealing in it in a very kind of, like Fitz said, kind of scary way. It's a hard thing to go through. I get it. I really, really do. But considering all we've done and all we've been through, it just feels like such an overcorrection. Not that it's unrealistic, but it doesn't mean I have to like it or agree with it. I feel like it is a very reasonable and realistic response. I just don't think it's the right response. It's like with Coulson, where he thought what they should do is send off and isolate Skye, but it's not what he felt was the right thing to do. Like he did like the boss thing. Like it was like when they were in the cabin and she's like, just stop being Director Coulson for a second and just be my friend. Be real with me right now. That right there. It's that right there. He's playing the director, but he's not playing the friend, the father figure, the person of trust in this relationship, in this dynamic. And it just makes him feel wrong. And then May even understands the situation as well. She's like, no, I definitely get that. It's how I was with my husband. I definitely know I didn't handle it the right way. I have some regrets about that, but whatever. We got to live with it. We got to move on. And that little thing with fucking Mack coming in, his bullshit did not get past May. I was wondering if he was on the edge. She was questioning him, and I thought maybe by the end of that conversation, maybe he had weaseled his way out of suspicion. But no. Gave her everything she needed because she's a mate. And yeah. So then Bobbi and everybody is trying to get Hunter on board because he's obviously a wild card, but just by nature, he's not somebody they would typically trust anyway. So they're trying to handle that however they can. And he managed to get the fuck out of there because it was just, it's just like with Fitz and Simmons, man. I understand why they've made the decisions they've made, but it's just another one of those things where this is like Coulson's trying to do the right thing for the greater good, and then you got a bunch of bureaucrats just kind of not seeing the bigger picture and just, you know, trying to rein things back into the status quo without changing with the world and the world that they live in. Sure, Coulson's not perfect. Sure, he makes some mistakes. Sure, he hides some things. Sure, he had a little bit of an alien bout where he was just scribbling some shit, but it matters. No matter how much, like, the thing with the temple came about, it was either they tried to get there or they just let Hydra get there. Like, if they had abstained from pursuing these things, they're just letting all of their enemies, whether it be this faction that's working with Skye's father or Hydra themselves, somebody else is going to get this shit. At least he's being active, and I just don't understand how they aren't seeing that. And maybe that's just because we are seeing all these different angles and they're not present for it. Maybe I'm just a little overexposed. Maybe I'm a little too tribal and I'm on team Coulson all the way no matter what right now, even though I do feel like he needs to be more transparent with his team, because I think at the end of the day, they're more observant than he lets on, and he knows this, and it's just causing more of these wounds to be torn open and irritated rather than heal. You know, we saw that, you know, Fitz saw her take some stuff out of the lab, take it up to Coulson, and she won't disclose what it is. He's like, no, that seemed pretty important. That didn't, what was that? It just isn't fostering a good environment over here, man. It stresses me out to no end right now. It's still so good to watch. There's so many great moments in this episode, especially between Coulson and Skye when they were on the plane, then they were in the cabin. It's a quaint little cabin, man. The little Rogers callback, a lot of Avengers talking here. It's like, is she like Captain America or is she more like the Hulk? Blah, blah, blah. She could have Avengers level powers, and she probably could. But we gotta, I don't know. I don't like the idea that we're treating who she is as a disease. It feels like, to me, and I know it's not like Skye understands what is going on with her, but it seems like somebody who's confused about their identity, and then someone's trying to send them to a camp to fix it. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe I get from the whole thing, and I don't want that to be the road that Jemma goes down, man. Maybe I'm just being way too harsh about it, but can't change how I feel. But fun episode, really good, really strong episode. So far this season, I don't feel like there's been a weak one at all, and I think I've said that before as well. But guys, that's all I got for right now, so I'm going to pass it off to you. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you go to Marvel's channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Share, Ryan, Karen, York, Corey, Scott, Melita, Robert, Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Contrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, Justin Smith, Brendan Boyd, and Amy Becca. Thank you guys so much for continued support. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.